A landlord tenant negotiation is not a fair fight. Landlords are professionals. This is what they do. They know the market. They know all the competing properties that their property may be competing against, and they do it professionally. It's their job typically. And so, when a tenant is looking to lease space, or they don't have a sound foundation. The analogy we like to use is it's like going into a ring with Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson when in his prime, was a bully. Dude, this guy would just beat the hell out of people. Like, a lot of those fights would last less than 2 minutes, and it wasn't, it wasn't fair, and it never is going to be totally fair. But what we want to do is really, you know, level the playing field, so to speak, and give our clients and other folks that are in this, that are going through this, a little bit more options and a little bit of a better understanding about what the process is and what you should be looking at and what you should be looking for, so that you can do a little bit better job in these negotiations.
Yeah, and it really starts with a few key concepts. And so market knowledge is the first one we'll talk about. And comprehensive market knowledge is critically important to any project because, again, to your point, you really need to understand what you're getting into. You need to understand the different components of a deal, and that's in order to make the best decision for you, your practice, your staff, and so forth. And I think about, we often hear how much, what's the rent, how much, what's the cost per square foot, and that's the sole focus. And it is really important to understand what that value is, but on its own, it's almost meaningless. It's one component of an otherwise complicated deal with a lot of variables.